Hello and welcome to another video for Minus Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that is now quite old, is quite rare, and is very, very collectible. We are looking at the 1999 release by Cards Inc. from their series of Doctor Who limited edition collector plates. Now, these plates were all commissioned really for the 40th anniversary, although they was released a few years before the 40th anniversary, but that's what they were produced for, basically. And there was 4 plates in the series, and they were all based on the original television serial run, but specifically on the Tom Baker era. Okay, so this is the box in front of us. And you can see it's got an image of Tom Baker as the Doctor from his early season. I think that's from the first season, actually. And then you've got an image of a Dalek and a Cyberman and Davros. And it says Doctor Who limited edition collector plates and Cards Inc. characters. And then on the top right-hand corner, you've got the BBC logo. Okay, so that's the front of the box. What I'd like to do now is turn the box around and let's have a look at what we got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the box around and this is what we got printed on the back. So this is Doctor Who limited edition collector plates, and there's the 4 in the series. So you've got the Doctor, you've got Davros, you've got the Daleks, and you've got the Cybermen. And it says, travelling through time and space on board the TARDIS, the Doctor and co. began their adventures on November 23rd, 1963. In all, the Doctor has been through 8 transformations, a number of assistants, and fought many foes, from the infamous Daleks to the formidable Cybermen. The Doctor has seen his share of action. Now, in celebration of 40 years of the nation's favourite time traveller, Cards Inc. characters are proud to present the Doctor Who limited edition collector plate series. The first issue features the 4th Doctor portrayed on screen by Tom Baker and his arch enemies Davros, the Daleks, and the Cybermen. Produced in a limited edition of only 2,000 each plate, comes complete with an individual number certificate of authenticity. Collect them all before they dematerialise. Look for more exciting Doctor Who collectibles from Cards Inc. characters, including collectors' cookie jars and collectors' playing cards. And at the bottom there, it's got BBC Doctor Who 40th anniversary 1963 to 2003, and Cards Inc. Characters, Cards Inc. Unit 9, Worldside, Meadow, Chorley Business Park, Watford. They're not there anymore, unfortunately. They don't exist anymore. But and then in the middle there, you've got all the Doctor Who copyright information. Now, as I say, these were released for the 2003 40th anniversary. However, these particular plates were released in 1999, a few years before the 40th anniversary for some reason. Can't quite get my head around that, but there we are. That's what happened. Okay, let's just turn the box to the side, and what have we got? Okay, so the side shows you the ones that are in the series. So you've got the Doctor and you've got the Cyberman. It's a limited edition plates, and around the other side you've got Davros and the Daleks, and this one's got a mark on Davros, so we know this particular plate is going to be of Davros. On the bottom, again, it's just Doctor Who limited edition collector plates, and you've got the same again on the top. And these, if you know, these roundels are just like they appeared in the TARDIS room back in the 70s and 80s. Okay, that's the box. Without further ado then, let's open the box up and let's have a look at the plate inside. Okay, so I've removed the packaging from the box. Now, this is how they come. They come sitting inside this polystyrene base, which holds them in position and keeps them nice and flat, and so they can't get damaged. And there is obviously a lid that goes over the top of that. And you also get this certificate of authenticity. And it says Doctor Who BBC limited edition collector plate certificate of authenticity, and this is Davros. This is to certify that this collector plate is part of a limited edition and is number 0233 of 2,000 pieces, signed on behalf of Cards Inc. by whoever that is. And then you've got the Cars Inc. logo, the Doctor Who logo, 40th anniversary logo that was, and the copyright and licensing information at the bottom there. There's nothing on the back. So that is the certificate of authenticity. Just move that out of the way. And then we can have a look at the plate itself. Okay, so let's zoom right in onto the plate. So there we can see you've got Davros. Now this is a Davros from the 1974 serial Genesis of the Daleks, which is arguably the most popular Doctor Who story, Dalek story ever made. It frequently topped the charts and polls in the Doctor Who magazine as the best Dalek story. It frequently topped the polls as being one of the most popular Dalek stories, and it also topped the polls of being Tom Baker's most popular story. So yeah, there was a lot going for it, and it was basically, it was written by Terry Nation, but it took the Daleks back to their genesis and how they became the Daleks. And basically Davros, who you can see sitting in his chair there, created the Daleks by manipulating what the Khalid people, which is what their race is, would become due to the mutation caused by many years of war and chemical warfare. So he experimented with this and found that the ultimate mutation would turn them into what would then be known as a Dalek. Okay, anyway, so this is the plate in front of us, and it says, you can see Davros, and it says, "My Dalek shall once more become the supreme beings." And there's the sign that says Davros. And then again, at the lower section there, you can see a picture of his head. And there he is sitting in his chair. It's a very, very nice plate. Size-wise, okay, so we are looking at 8 inches in diameter, and if we want to measure that in metric, it's 20 centimeters. So you've got the roundels of the TARDIS again around the outside, and you've got the nice finish of Davros sitting in his wheelchair, and then a close-up image of his face. And once again it says, "My Dalek shall once more become the supreme beings," and Davros's name there. Okay, let's remove the plate from the polystyrene if I can get it out. I may have to do this off camera actually. Okay, so it was a little bit tight in there, but it's meant to be because it holds the plate into position. So I've just maneuvered it out a little bit. I had to get my hands in front of the camera to do that. So, but there we are. So I've taken it out now. You can see that the plate it's a beautiful design and really does look nice. And if I turn it over to the back, it says BBC Davros from Doctor Who Collector Plate Series, limited edition of 2000. Cars Inc. characters, Doctor Who logo, copyright 1963, and logos 1996. Not for food use. Food consumed from this plate may be harmful. So obviously you can't eat on these. These are decorative plates only, because of the paint that's used. They may be toxic, so you cannot eat off them. Okay, so that is the plate, and as I say, what a marvellous plates they are. There was 4 in the series, and we are fortunate enough to have all 4 of those plates available. And we also have the there was another one that was produced, which was of Tom Baker with the Daleks, and that one is also available on our website. Okay, how well did this plate do back in the release? Well, we're saying 1999, but let's say 2003, because that was the 40th anniversary. So how well did they do for the 40th anniversary? Well, these plates were very limited. I can remember when we had the shop, and now this is why I know these were released prior to the 40th anniversary, because we had these come in and we were selling them in the shop, and it was before 2003, because in 2002 we had sold the shop. So I happen to know that the date on these particular plates is earlier than is specified. But as there was only 2,000 pieces of each plate produced, they did sell quite rapidly. As soon as we got them into the shop, and they were, we were telling everyone there for the 40th anniversary, which was a few years away, but the stock had been produced early. But they had pretty much sold out straight away. And then we had to wait a while for more stock to come in, but again they sold out quite quickly. So I think a lot of people, when they were excited to know that these were early for 40th anniversary, so they did sell very quickly. I don't know about everywhere else, but we probably had, I don't know, probably at least 30 of each plate back in the late 90s, or maybe 2000. But we certainly had about 30 of each come in, and we sold the lot quite quickly. Considering there's only 2,000 pieces worldwide, I think we sold quite a lot of these. But there we are. So, and once I think we did try to reorder again after that, and there was no more availability from Cards Inc. They had actually sold out of them. So that was it. The line had finished. So yes, they sold exceptionally well, which was, you know, highly expected to be done so. But so let's move forward now. Let's go forward. You know, we're saying 2003. Let's say, because that's the 40th anniversary. So let's jump forward then 21 years, 22 years almost. Do these plates appear on the platforms? Yes, they do. You do see them occasionally come up on the platforms. They are in various different conditions. So you do see quite a few of them without the boxes. You do see a few of them in the boxes with the certificates, but with no packaging. And you do see quite a few of them with everything like we've got here. Obviously, the ones that we have here were a former shop stock, and they were never opened until we've actually opened or this one certainly had never been out of the box until I actually opened it, and you can see how I struggled to get it out of the polystyrene surround anyway, but it's never been out of the box. So these are literally shop fresh plates. So, you know, different conditions on the platforms, and if you are thinking of ordering on the platform, again, just be a bit careful that what you order is what you think you're going to order, because of the stock photographs and so on. I won't go over it again, but you know, just be a bit careful. Otherwise, you can come to us at Midas Touch Toys Games Collectibles, where we do have the full range of these 4 plates available. We have a few of each of them available, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below, and it will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this plate and many other vintage Doctor Who items, and many other toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody. I'm absolutely positive that you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful old Davros plate with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.